What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Man, I'm tired of the motherfucker. I almost didn't do no video, man. I almost overslept. It's Sunday morning, man. Anyway, a quick drive by today. Hopefully, yesterday you all were profitable. I hit in some spots I could have done better. It is what it is. That's yesterday. Today is a new day. I'll try to keep putting the plays in the comments. I had some nice ones yesterday. OG and Anobi did me really, really good yesterday. That triple threat I hit on him, the points over, threes over, and the 15 in the win. But it is what it is. We gonna get to the money today. Y'all got plays, man. Drop them for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's eat. Us against the books. Y'all already know the drill. So, what else? What we got here? Just a few games here. Like I said, I didn't really, I looked over a few things, but we'll get into it. Appreciate all the new subscribers and everybody else rocking with me. Let's get to it, man. Dropped a new logo yesterday. Some shit. We got 219.5 over under in this one. Detroit Pistons at home. New York Knicks on the road, favored by 4.5. All right. Detroit, I mean, they've been covering, man. They 40-34 on the year. You know what I'm saying? New York has a losing record against the spread this year, all right? Little trends here. The under is 4-0 on the Knicks last 4 games as a road favorite. The Knicks are 8-0 against the spread in the last 8 road games, all right? The Knicks, they 7-1 against the spread after allowing 100 points or more in their previous game. And as for Detroit here, the under is 6-1 and 2 in the Pistons' last 9 home games, and the Pistons, they 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games as underdog. They've been balling. Between these two teams, the under is 5-2 in the last 7 meetings. Okay. The Knicks are 7-0 against the spread against Detroit in their last 7 meetings. All right, and the Knicks are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 meetings. In Detroit, we got 219.5 over under. This is the 3rd time these two teams played. They haven't cracked 200 yet this year. So I'm only going to talk about these 2 games right here that they played this year. Injury news here. We know we got to keep an eye out for the injury news here. All right, if you guys following, make sure you're following underdog_NBA on Twitter. Hit the notifications for every time they tweet. Jeremy Grant is out, so keep an eye out on Julius Randle's status, and so it looks like. Okay. What's today? The 20. Okay, I didn't know. Mitchell Robinson played last game. Okay, he played 19 minutes. And he had 11 points and 7 rebounds. I did not know that. Let's see what they got here. Okay, so. I only seen Knicks props earlier, so I was really a little bit focused on that. All right, so on that tip, Big Beef Stewart, you know what I'm saying? He's been rebounding. He's had double-digit rebounds in 4 out of his last 5 games there. So don't mind getting to him, for the rebound. He didn't play the last time New York played. So I have some interest in his rebounds. I have some interest in let me see. I have some interest in Marvin Bagley too, man. I got some real. What's Marvin Bagley's point prop? 14.5. Okay, so yeah, of course I'm gonna have some interest in Isaiah Stewart rebound prop. Marvin Bagley should see insurmountable as long as he can stay out of foul trouble. I want to see if Julius Randle plays, and if he doesn't play, he should not be in foul trouble. He should actually smash this game. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. Marvin Bagley has 20-point upside, man. That's one of my favorite players. Well, now I ain't gonna say one of my favorite players, but I know the potential that he has, man. Going up against that Washington team, he did just have 25 points. So I really, really want to know if Randall plays. He's a little bit better defender than somebody like Obi Toppin, I would imagine. But anyway, yeah, I got a slight lean towards the over. I did lock in something though. I locked in 6 rebounds for Stewart, 6 rebounds for Bagley, and then I dropped 10 points over there for Bagley. I usually like to do this when the alternates come out, so the alternates ain't out right now. But I did drop that. You know what I'm saying? It was minus 1,816 when I bet on that. But now it's going up right now. But just about, if you like this, you could just about put anything else with it. Be my guest. Just be safe. You know what I'm saying? Be safe. You know what I'm saying? But I think you could put anything else with that to get the plus money. Maybe if you want to try to squeeze out a 4 assists or something for Cade Cunningham, that'll get you at that right there. Will get you at a plus 100 right there. Didn't really go to a official prop here. I do lean towards the under in this one. I got a slight lean towards the under in this one though. Tell you the truth, both of these teams have been trying to be grimy. So 219 over under in this one. I got a slight lean towards the under. Let's take a look at some of these total parlays because you can't forget these. All right, you can't forget these. All right. Tell you, we go through this every day. So we got 220 right here. We have a 221 right there. We have a 217 right there. We have a 223 right there. If I was betting the under, from judging from one of these right here, I would come over here to the 223 and a half, try to get me as many points as possible. If that was me, we got good odds on each and every last one of them, depending on. Oh no, that's a line total. I'm sorry, that's a line total. Okay, so they only have one match total out. All right, match means money line in the total. All right, they don't have one, so you can probably wait until because they waiting to see who's in and out. All right, so those are some lines. Let me see though. Let me see. Because since the Knicks are our favorite, Detroit plus 5.5 under 2. Yeah. Because I'm probably going to lean towards Detroit. I want to know who's in and out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to lean towards Detroit. And they lost that game for me last time, man. I had a nice chunk riding on them, but they came back for me, man. They was down by about 16, 17. Y'all remember that? I mean, that was last game, man. They came back, tied it up, man, against Washington, man. So you got a Detroit plus 7. I'm playing that. Plus 7.5. Yeah. Sign me up for this shit right here. They got to hit me upside the head. Plus 7. Oh, no, that's over. I'm sorry. Under. That's even. No. 150 plus 150. If you lean toward Detroit plus 7.5 under 223. If you lean that way, be my guest. I'm probably gonna play that. All right. So yeah, I'm probably gonna play that. I'm gonna play that. They just got to fuck me up. All right, now let's keep it moving, guys. Let's keep it moving. Detroit, Golden State Warriors at Washington Wizards 217 over under in this one. Washington Golden State Warriors favored by 7 on the road here. Man, gotta see who's in and out for this game too, man. Let me see what they got out for this because I haven't looked at prayer props. So yeah, right off the back, I know I already had Jordan Poole his assist on my radar, so it's in at 4.5. I'm gonna have strong interest in that. It's probably gonna be an official play for me. They keep it at 4.5. I mean, it's just juiced up, but I can still throw it in a parlay or something like that. Even I might alter it, go up to a 4.5. 5.5, 6 to 6. You can get it for plus 134. So yeah, I can definitely get down with that. He's hit this number. Let me see. He's hit this number in 3 straight games. 6. He has 6 assists or better in 3 straight games. Of course, sign me up. He's had 10, 9, and 6. I might, the ladder is in play here going up against a Washington team. The ladder is in play. So yeah, that's the 3 ball. I don't have to go into the 3 ball with you guys. You know that shit in play. You know what I'm saying? That 3 ball is in play. They got 3.5 for Jordan Poole and Klay Thompson. Don't mind you get to either one of these. As far as who's going to win this game, the total we have out right now is 217 over under in this one. Keep in mind. Between these two teams, both of these teams have been trending over as of late. Okay, so they're going to be out there shooting a three ball or whatever the case may be. Golden State, the over is 9-2-1 in their last 12 games following an ATS loss. And Washington, the over is 4-0 as in the Wizards' last 4 games as an underdog. The over is 6-0 in the Wizards' last 6 games as an underdog, and the over is 5-1 in the Wizards' last 6 games following an ATS win. Neither one of these teams has been covering the spread. Between the two teams, the over is 5-2 in the last 7 meetings. Golden State, they 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Washington, and the over is 7-3 in the last 10 meetings in Washington. Okay, surprisingly, dating back to 2021, Washington has won both of the games here. We got 217 has won. 2020, they won 2 out of the last 3 games. One game was 110-107. One game was 118-114, and then this game right here on March 14th, it was 126-112. So they've went over this total. This is the second time they played this year. They went on the total the first time, man. So slight lean towards the over in this one here. Might want to go with the Golden State. I might, but I don't have to go with the Golden State. Whereas the over, I do lean towards the over, and I like the assist prop for Jordan Poole at 4.5, and don't mind laddering it up to 6 or better. All right, so let's keep it moving. Minnesota Timberwolves at Boston Celtics. Here we got 229.5 over under. Boston Celtics at home, favored by 6.5. Okay, so okay, we got one here. Got 2 of the best playing teams in the league as of right now. Got to keep an eye out on the injury news situation between these two teams here because these guys are probable, but we'll see though. James, who the hell is James? Oh my God. What's his name? Jason Tatum, he's questionable, more like probable, due to a white patella tendon, whatever. He's questionable because of that. All right. Now, Brown, he's probable. And both of them is really probable, you know what I'm saying? But he's probable due to right knee soreness. He's been battling that. Al Horford is out for this one, and Jaden McDaniels is out. Malik Beasley is out, bro. Malik Beasley is out, man. So Jordan McLaughlin is questionable. Malik Beasley is out. No, that's a big. That's big right there. So in the absence of Al Horford, you're probably going to see somebody like what's his name? Grant Williams starting. You know what I'm saying? He will post up and shoot the 3. You know what I'm saying? If he can get hot. So yeah, man, probably a little bit of a tighter rotation that's going to run out here today. But we're going to see. So we got 229.5 over under, relatively low for some of these Minnesota Timberwolves games. Minnesota Timberwolves can pour on the points. They do have the ability to carry somebody over. All right. So few trends here. The over's 5-1 in Timberwolves' last 6 Sunday games. That's a fun fact there. The under is 4-1 in the last 5 games following a straight up win of more than 10 points. But the over is 4-1 in the last 5 road games versus a team with a winning record. That's all for Minnesota right there. Then Boston, on the other hand, the over is 4-0 in their last 4 games overall. The over is 4-0 in Celtics' last 4 games as following an ATS win. The over is just trending. Over is 4-0 in the Celtics' last 4 games as a favorite. All right. So, between these two teams, the Timberwolves, they 0-7 in the last 8 meets in Boston. And the Timberwolves, they are 1-8-1 against the spread in their last 10 meetings overall. And the over is 5-2 in the last 7 meets between these two teams, okay? This year, this is the second time these two teams playing this year. Minnesota won that game 108-103. That was a few days after Christmas. I don't know if there was anybody out or whatever the case may be. It looks like Jason Tatum did not play that game. and Minnesota. It was a COVID game for Minnesota. Nobody played that game. All right, no, none of the big three that they have over there played that game, and so that looked like a COVID game. So um, you know, even though it's a 229.5 total, I don't know what to expect here. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to expect here. I'll tell you this. This is a good defensive team in the Boston Celtics. They are going to miss somebody like Horford in this one, but I can't. I don't have a lean in the total or anything between these two teams here, man. But Boston, they last few games, man, 125, 132, 124, 126. They averaging about 126 points, 126, 127 points in their last 4 games, man. So they've been pouring it on. That's one big contributor to the over there. Granted, they did play Sacramento, Denver, OKC, Utah. So they played a couple opponents that warrants that, type of total. Either other than that, the last 10 games they score 110 points or better in 9 out of the last 10. They 9-1 in that time span. They lost the game that they did lose was against Dallas. They didn't even crack 100. So, man, they've been putting up the points, man. So, I mean, I can't give a total or nothing like that. I mean, maybe a team total for Boston Celtics is probably in play or something like that. You check that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Assists. I'm gonna stop right here at the assist prop here. All right. So, what do we got here? Marcus Smart. His assist prop is sitting at 6.5. The total is decent enough for me to think that he can get there. Okay. He's hit this prop in 4 straight games, so I got to lean towards the over in this one. He's hit it in 7 out of 9, and he's been pretty consistent around that area, man. If you want to alter it, 5.5 in the same game parlays be my guess, but I got to lean towards the over in his props here. All right. Now, my next prop that I'm going, like, of course, y'all probably gonna know. All right. Now, as long as this boy, Robert Williams can stay out of foul trouble, he should get that double. Cat does give up rebounds, and he don't really like to play that much defense. There's no Al Horford, but Tice should be getting some run here. As long as if Robert Williams don't get out of foul trouble, he should knock this double out the park. So I am going to bet something on that. You know what I'm saying? You can bet it if you want. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I don't hit it. You know what I'm saying? It's just I do, but I don't really. So I'm betting that. You know what I'm saying? So. He's been kind of hitting and miss. All right, so let's hope he's back in that mode. He had a double against Utah last game, and prior to that, he missed a double 3 straight. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games. Man, he had missed it, man. So man, he been on a downslide. So I'm looking for him to double this game. Okay. You guys got something on this, so you know who's gonna win. What you like about the total? Let me know, man. 76ers at Phoenix Suns here, and it just seems like it's been a lot of tanking going on here, man. Between the top teams in the East, looking like they ducking that 8th spot. You know what I'm saying? You got Philly up there. You got people resting. Fucking Miami losing 4 games in a row. I think, man. Just everybody just tanking. It looks like, man, trying to duck their seeding. 226.5 over under in this one. Phoenix Suns favored by 4. Phoenix Suns do look like the better team overall. I can't say that. But it is what it is. Let's just go talk about a few things here. Philly. Fun fact: the over 6-1 of 76's last 7 Sunday games. The unders, the over's 3-0-1 in the 76's last 4 road games, and the over, is 4-0 in the last 4 versus a team with a winning record. Now Phoenix, oh my God, here we go. All right, now hold on. Now Phoenix, the over is 4-0 in the last 4 Sunday games. All right. That's another fun fact there. But the over is 71 in the last 8 overall. They got Chris Paul back. A little of that might contribute to that. Entire legs for the team. They have been battling some injuries. The over is 7-0 in their last 7 games versus a team with a winning record. So yeah, that's a few things that probably contributed to that, especially injuries or whatever the case may be. Now, we don't have any JaVale McGee, and Johnson is out. All right, so Cam Johnson is out, so we don't have JaVale McGee. Ayton probably have to play a little extra more minutes. You might see somebody like. You might see somebody like Bismack Biyombo step in the fold, going up against Joel Embiid. So that's something to keep an eye on. They don't get too much drop off there. All right, I don't have a prop for this one. If I had just had to pick one, I know Phoenix is there. I don't know if they're gonna plan on resting in anybody or playing a little bit more lightly or whatever. But I have to lean towards Phoenix in this one. You know what I'm saying? Nothing official, just lean until further notice. I do like the 3 ball. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't broke, I don't fix it, man. I'm going to have to go back to the 3 ball. For somebody like Bridges, he's hit 2 threes or better in 6 straight games. And he got his 3 ball sitting at 1.5. I don't mind it. It didn't crowd it. I don't mind it. It's juiced up. It's a good parlay piece if you think he can hit that 2 threes. But I've been riding those 2 threes. As parlay pieces. For a while, man. He's hit 2 threes or better in 4 out of his last 5 games. Okay. And then the assist props, we got Chris Paul back, man. So I don't know how, what's his minutes looking like. I mean, last game he played 30 minutes, so he jumped right into the fold, had a double-double at 17 and 13. So, he's a double-double candidate there. Yeah, man, it is what it is. So those are some of the few plays that I like to get to there. All right, the double for Chris Paul is definitely not out of the realm of possibilities, and that assist prop sitting at 9.5. What are you gonna get that for? Guys like Joel Embiid and shit like that is self-explanatory. I don't really have to talk about them, which I really don't talk about them much anyway. Okay. All right, now Chris Paul double. You'll get that for minus 115 if you decide to jump on it. All right. So yeah. Okay. You guys got something for that? Let me know in the comments, man. Get at me in the comments, okay? Los Angeles Lakers at New Orleans Pelicans here, 232 over under in this one. Pelicans favored by 3.5. Keep an eye out on the injury news for somebody like Brandon Ingram, all right? He's questionable. We don't have any props out for this game. I was just checking. They probably slowly starting to bring him out right now, but only have LeBron James, okay? If for some reason he doesn't go, Brandon Ingram doesn't go, then sign me up for everything that CJ McCollum has to offer. Points and assists and threes. I ain't going to fuck with the rebounds, but especially assists and points, sign me up. It's been coming out for around 5.5. I didn't go to it last game, but and he happened to miss. I don't even know why I didn't bet on it last game, but I dodged a bullet there. But, it's been coming out around 5.5. If you could catch it early at 5.5, he's been smashing that. Outside of last game, he's had 6, 6, 8, 4, 9, 8, 1, 9. 4, 9, 8. Okay? Going up against this Lakers team, I think he could do it. He could drop off a decent amount of assists. He had 22, 5, and 8 last time these two teams played. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Okay? And then, yes, he did hit... He did hit 4 threes that game too. So, points, assists, threes, looking like something like that, are really going to be interesting in his threes. 214 over under in this game right here. But we do got a 232. Wait a minute. We do got a 232 over under in this game here, okay? I cannot go without talking about the spread and the total here, all right? So, yeah, because one thing I can say, this team has been playing better defense on the road, So But they're at home now. You know, they're at home. They're at home. Okay, so the Lakers they 4-0 against the over is 4-0 in their last 4 games. So you keep that in mind there. So that's something to look at there. Now, the under is 4-1 in the Pelicans' last 5 games overall, and the Pelicans are 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 Sunday games, and the over is 5-1 in the Pelicans' last 6 games versus a team with a losing straight up record. All right, so that's something to look at. But between these two teams in New Orleans, the over is 6-2. All right, so I don't know if this game could get over. Trust and believe, I don't know if this game could get over. Last time these two teams played in February 27th, New Orleans blew them out. They did have Brandon Ingram. The score was 95-123. Okay. Utah Jazz at Dallas Mavericks here. 214 over under in this one. Man. These teams, I think this is the third or the fourth matchup between these two. This is the fourth or final matchup between these two. And like I said, we got 214 over under in this one. Both teams has taken care of home, okay? Both teams has taken care of home. So Dallas won 2 at home. Utah won 2 at home. Utah won 2 at home. And Dallas won 1 at home, okay? So, yeah, there you have that. Now, first of all, I got a slight lean, man, because, it looks like Dallas, the under 7-1 in Phoenix, in Utah last 8 road games, okay? All right, so let's get that out the way. But other than that, it just don't look like they've been playing, what I'm saying, they ain't been showing that sense of urgency, but we'll see, man. The Mavericks, they 4-0 against the spread their last home games versus a team with a winning world record. The under 6-1 in last 7 games, in the last 7 Sunday games. And, the under is 5-1 in the Mavericks' last 6 games following a straight up loss, They have been covering, against those good teams, So we do have a relatively low spread here. They've went over this spread. Total here. They've went over this total 2 out of the last 3 games. So I can't really pick a side on that total right now. That's a little low right there. Dallas Mavericks at home, man. Both teams, they took care of home. I really want to lean towards Dallas in this spot here. I'm going to have interest in the 3-ball, for Luka Doncic and Donovan Mitchell. Luka Doncic has been killing it from down the arc, and so has Donovan Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? So those are a few props that I'm not opposed to getting to. I really got a lean towards Donovan Mitchell assist prop. I've been picking my spots pretty well in that area. You know what I'm saying? He's been back and forth hitting this and not. He had 7 assists for me last game. Missed 2 games then 6, 5, 8, 6, 6, 6, 6, 9, 10, 2, 10. So I don't know. This could be a spot that, Donovan Mitchell could probably, hit that. So I got a slight lean in that one. And then we know Luka Doncic is a double-double, triple-double threat each and every game. We know that. All right. So slight lean towards Dallas in that one, man. I'm not definite on that though. But Charlotte Hornets at Brooklyn Nets. This is the last game on the docket here. People are gonna really, really, really like this game here. I'm gonna really, really like this game. We got 238 over under in this one. Yeah. So this is the third matchup between these two teams this year. I want to say. Yeah, it's the third matchup between these two teams this year. All right, 2 teams that's playing. All right, so 2 teams that's playing. So the over is 4-1 in the Hornets' last 5 games, man. You know what I'm saying? The under is 6-1 in the Hornets' last 7 games as a road underdog, man. And the over is 5-0 in the Hornets' last 5 games as a road versus a team with a losing home record. So we know Brooklyn's a little bit better on the road this year. All right. The Nets, you know what I'm saying? The over is 4-1 in their last 5 games. You know what I'm saying? So both teams, the over is 4-1 in their last 5 games, and the over is 6-1-1 in the Nets' last 8 Sunday games. Okay, between these two teams, the Hornets are 7-15 against the spread in the last 22 meetings. This team played twice this year. They split. Um, last time these two teams played, Kyrie went off for 50. Andre Drummond had a double-double in 24 minutes. I mean, Curry had 3 threes. Patty Mills had 4 threes. And Kyrie Irving hit 9 threes, all right? It was all about Kyrie Irving that game. That's the game Durant took a back seat. Miles Bridges, man. They Charlotte hit their fair amount of threes as well, man. 3 threes for Miles Bridges, 5 for Rozier, 2 for Ball, 2 for Martin, man. So they came out firing as well. But that game definitely went over. I mean, so it's man, the way these teams playing right now, the total could go over, man. It could go over. I just don't want to bet it. Brooklyn Nets favored by 6. Everybody's threes are in play. You know what I'm saying? What else can I say? I mean, you want to get to some threes here, you could get to. They juiced up. Look at that. Seth Curry 2 threes. Terry Rozier 2 threes. Kyrie Irving 2 threes. LaMelo Ball 2 threes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they juiced up good. For this game, man. It's gonna be some threes going on in here. Let me see what the 5 threes gonna look like here for people here. Terry Rozier 290, 720, Kyrie Irving 300, and LaMelo Ball 490. Kevin Durant, I ain't going there. Yeah. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Kyrie Irving, his assist prop is juiced up. It has been sitting up 4.5. So it's at 5.5 right now. If you want to get there, that's something I won't be opposed to. You know what I'm saying? So he's been, he has 6, 8, and 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 5, 6, 11, 6 assists. That's been his total as of late. Going up against this team, I think he could, I think he could hit this, depending on how aggressive he is, it has to be. So I think he can hit that, even if you want to get down to 4. The same game parlays be my guess, you know what I'm saying? So I'll probably be locking that in. For sure. Rebounds. I do like Andre Drummond rebounds. He had a double-double last time these two teams played. Getting to a 10 rebounds for Andre Drummond is not out of the realm possibilities. 8 either. And like I said, I could put those up there, 4 assists and 8 rebounds. So you could just about do anything else when it comes to that if you want to get to a little plus money prop, same game parlay or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like Bruce Brown, who's going to be out there, you know what I'm saying? He's in a pretty decent spot for his standards, you know what I'm saying, in order for him to go out there to get or at or around or close to 10 points. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not opposed to, doing that either. You know what I'm saying? He had 8 points last game. Prior to that, he's had 10 points or better in 13 of his last 15 games, all right? He had 14, 8, and 5 in his last 15 games. He's had 15 points. 10 points or better 13 times. It's a pretty decent matchup. Don't mind get to 10 points for him. He's averaging only 1.9 assists, but his assists been through the roof at 5-1, 5-3, 5-8, 5-0, 5-5, 3-2. So, there you have that. And then his rebounds, he's a really, really good rebounding guard. He's averaging 4.5 rebounds. He had 1 rebound against Miami, but prior to that, he had 7, 7, 7, 9, 5, 7, 2, 6, whatever. And the books know that he can rebound. It's no secret he can rebound the ball. You know what I'm saying? His rebound probably sitting at 6 and it was sitting at it's down now. It's sitting at 5.5. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different plays that you can get to. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to get to some plus money here. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different plays. I don't have a definite plays. It's going to be one of the games that I'm going to be playing a lot of same game parlays on because I know these teams are going to be playing, you know. With that being said, man, I do have a lean towards the over in this one, but I can't bet it, you know, so I can't bet it. Yeah, man. So be safe out there. I'll put some plays down there in the comments if I can. The ones that I did, you know, I'll probably put some plays down there, some newer plays. But be safe today.